Hello, my ginger loves. Welcome to Tea Time with Joce. I am your co-host, Joce. Remember that I am not for everyone, and neither is this reading. So take what's yours, don't steal what's not. How y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I love y'all. I missed y'all. I was prompted to come and do a reading. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. We bringing in Scorpio season. Okay, so Scorpio, they are the sign of death and rebirth, of transformation, of usually some major change. They are about the shadows. And so, somebody may be doing some deep shadow work at this time, or maybe you about to. And you might be able to feel, the pull on you to delve deep and to heal something that's been, hidden. Also, I'm feeling like, if you've already been going through this major transformational time in your life, if you've been going through a lot of changes, if you've been expanding, if you've been growing, this is going to be the season where you begin to see in the 3D the results of your changes. Okay, whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is you've been digging deep and allowing yourself to grow into or to grow out of. Okay, this is going to be the season where you actually see it. Okay, and for those of you that are going into this transformation, I can only advise you not to resist. Okay, not to give in, not to allow it to take you. Go in the dark, but don't be dark. Okay, go into the dark, but don't let the dark take you over. This transformation is going to be very pivotal for your life, or if you've already gone through it, it's going to be very pivotal for you because it's what's going to get you there. Okay, get you to that next phase, that new level, whatever it is. It's something very deep. Scorpio is a water sign, so about emotions. If you watch Queen Amara, I recommend her channel to y'all. If you are a person that you're ready to be honest with yourself about your healing and about things that have occurred, she's very deep. Okay, she's a very deep reader. She does all the zodiacs, and she's just a really wonderful teacher. So if you are a person that you're in a certain place in your spiritual journey where you feel like that deep, in-depth look at self, she's a really good channel. But she talks a lot about listening to water signs, listening to water music. So this could be for water signs specifically. But listening to water sounds, pulling your chart and knowing what your moon sign is, because your moon sign is about your intuition. It's about your emotions. Okay, and so that's something that someone may need to be doing, taking an in-depth perspective and look at your moon sign. Okay, listening to water sounds, drinking more water, drinking lots of water, staying hydrated so that things continue to flow through your life, especially if you are a person that you have not yet gone through this transformation and this rebirth. If this is something you are going into or something that you are still in, keeping yourself hydrated is very important so that you let things flow. That's how you prevent the resistance. Okay? Anywho, I don't know why all that had to be said, but it did. So hopefully, y'all, I make way for miracles. This card, and I promise y'all I shuffle, because I always shuffle. Always. After I do readings and before I do the next one. Okay, so I Make Way for Miracles came out last time. This door is open. Okay, the door is open. And the way you know I shuffled is this card did not come out. Okay, it's just the door is open. I feel like someone is, whatever happened or is happening to you through this transformation period, it is about you expanding your mind. It's about you not getting in the way for how the miracles can happen. And miracles, big or small, is still a miracle. Okay? Expansion of the mind, allowing yourself to be open to receiving however God is going to deliver it to you. But you've got to allow it. Because the door is open. But all this purple, this is about crown. Okay? Your crown chakra. So stop the overthinking. Stop trying to analyze and, stop trying to make the miracle happen how you want it to happen or how you want it to look. That's not a miracle. Okay? That's you finagling and manipulating the situation. Okay? This is for you to really just let it flow. Go through the door and let whatever needs to happen. Somebody might have been going through some sort of transformation or rebirth in regard to not being afraid of the unknown anymore. Just letting things happen. And that's what this is. Letting the miracles be available to you, receiving them, and not trying to manipulate how or when or how. How, when, why. You're not trying to make the situation work for you. Okay? And just so y'all know, that is a form of magic. Okay? Anytime you're trying to manipulate a situation and you're trying to make something happen the way you want it to happen, that is a form of negative magic. So that's how people evil eye themselves. Okay, you evil eye yourself because you keep putting energy out there that something has to be a certain way. And so you manipulate until you get it the way you want it to look so that it happens for you, and it's still not going to work out because that's not divine plan. So this is definitely, the door is open to someone who has gone through a transformation of the mind. You've allowed your mind to just not be the devil's playground anymore. You've given your higher self, you've given God, the divine, the universe, authority over your life, over your thoughts, to be able to direct you in divine guidance. You're not trying to manipulate it anymore. So if this is a rebirth time for someone or a transformation that someone is going through and you have not yet come out of it, that's what's going on. God is trying to get you to open your mind to the miracles and how they are going to come to you without you trying to manipulate it. Because there's so many, y'all see all them stripes? There's so many ways to go through that door. It's infinite possibility. So you don't have to manipulate it. Just let it happen. And for those of you who have already gone through the transformation, that's what it was about. It was about your mind. That relationships are assignments is to teach you a lesson, one way or another. Okay? It's a mirror showing you where you need to do work, or you show other people where they need to do work. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. I told you, your intuition, your higher self. You know what you know. You one of them people that's like me, you just be knowing shit. You might be, indigenous. I'm hearing African, like African lineage, indigenous lineage. You may be a person that you dress in traditional dressing for your culture. You may very well be a medicine woman or man, a healer. You may be someone who uses herbs, roots. You make tonics, you make salves. You do things for the light. Someone's hands are very important. And I think that comes out in my readings a lot because I am a healer and my hands. Okay, so my collective is going to be people that have a lot of spiritual similarities to me, and I'm very well aware of that. And so for this person, your hands. Maybe you've been, trying to get a business off the ground, or, you've been getting those nudges to begin some sort of business, but you've been trying to make it shake how you want. And that's what this transformation was. Coming into yourself, because you know who you are. Okay, you know who you are, you know your gifts, things like that. But you still needing coaching. You still needed coaching on just letting your higher self lead the way. And all the divine doors are going to be open to you, or they already are open. It's just about you walking through them, taking that leap, not being afraid. Okay? And then you have arrows. Surround yourself with protective energy. So yeah, this also was about boundaries. Okay? Not allowing people to cross them. Literally moving in divine direction. Someone is just going forward. You're just going forward. And that's all there is to it. Dream catchers might be very important to somebody if you've been having a lot of nightmares, or if you feel like you're not dreaming, you might need to get a dream catcher. If you have mirrors in your bedroom, you might need to cover them at night before you go to bed. The difference between sleep and rest, when you're resting and you wake up, you're refreshed. Okay, when you've been sleeping, you might wake up not refreshed. And so this also is about someone that may have the ability to astral project. You may be able to go into the spirit world. I'm hearing lucid dreams, so somebody might be able to lucid dream, or maybe you've been doing that lately. This is all a way that's showing you so many gifts have been opened up to you. But you have to follow divine direction and guidance in order for you to be able to go through the correct doors. There's a lot of lessons that someone had to learn, and I feel like now the doors that are open to you, it's giving you a choice. And discernment, intuition is very important for you to go through the correct doors so that you don't have to repeat lessons you've already learned. See if we get one more. Thank you. You have spring. See your seeds grow. I told you, and we're in the autumn time. I don't think we're in winter yet. Yeah, because the winter solstice is in December. So, we're still in a time where you can reap a harvest. And I feel like in springtime, this might happen for some people. But like I said, for some of you, you're going to see the results of your transformation, of your rebirth, starting in Scorpio season. You're going to see things that you've planted, things you've been working on, even when you've just been working on yourself, even when you've been doing your shadow work, doing your self work. It's still something that you've planted seeds. And I feel like you're going to see some of it, the results begin to show themselves during Scorpio season. Lavender might be very important to someone, or purple tulips, orchids, something like that. one of those flowers. Someone may need to like get some lavender and hang it in your shower. If you shower at night, so that you can relax. Okay, I'm hearing relax, so you can relax when you're sleeping, when you're resting. Definitely covering up mirrors. Okay? Definitely covering up mirrors. Someone also may have the ability to help people cross over. This door on this card, it's like the light, going to the light, Carol, right? You may have the ability to help people cross over. You may be a person that you're able to assist people through their rebirth, through their transformation. That may be why you had to go through so much. Someone may have been in a dark night for a long time. And when I say a long time, like a year or more. There's just been this constant transformation that you've been in, preparing you for now. And so that may be what you see spring up. All the work that you did on self was so you could help guide people into the light, into the rebirth. Wow. You have mirror guardian, take time to reflect. Yeah. Somebody has really been looking at self. This could be someone going through this, but this could also be someone that these are things that you've been doing. You realize that you are the universe. And touching my womb is very important. So this can be a feminine energy. You could be a born woman. And so, making sure that your womb, right? Because our womb is our intuition. It's also where your sacral is. Just knowing who you are, knowing your worth, standing in your truth. Someone may have done a lot of sacral healing in order to be able to open yourself up to clarity and flow. But someone now, you are in the crown portion. Okay, your third eye may be open because the color purple is here a lot. Okay. So on the bottom, the Chariot. Yeah, getting into balance, moving forward in the best way. You have the Emperor after that, so standing on your throne. Okay, somebody, they're getting back on their throne, but I feel like you went back and you grabbed up the little you. Okay, you went back and grabbed the little you so that they can go forward with you too. That's a part of yourself that needed to be healed. That childlike spirit that somehow, got pushed away, or that life just made you so afraid of taking chance and moving forward that you locked that baby away. And so you went and grabbed that baby up so that the baby could go with you into the light and through the door. You've both gone through a transformation, the inner you, okay, your inner child, the part of you that's fun, the part of you that allowed things to flow. You went back and grabbed that part of you. You have the Three of Wands, so somebody may be about to travel, with the Chariot and the Emperor here, like big business. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing big business, okay? You may be going with friends. This may be a friend trip, maybe a business trip, maybe both. It might turn into one or the other, but just moving forward and going. I'm hearing the best future, into the best future. And you see all these bubbles right here? Like, that's fun. You're having fun with whatever you're doing. It may be you and two friends. It may be you and two relatives. It may be you, a relative, and a friend. But traveling, okay? Whatever this is, it's going to take you. It's going to be a ride, baby. That's what I heard. It's going to be a ride, and a good one. That's why it's important. I saw the high priestess. That's why it's important to have your inner child with you, baby. The six of baskets. That's why it's important to have your inner child with you so that you can enjoy what you're doing. To help you stay out of the energy of having to force it, to manipulate it. Just letting it flow. You have justice. Something is balancing out for someone. Okay? You have the Mother of Knives. Someone is standing firm. Okay? You are speaking your truth. You're saying how you feel. You're not letting people cross your boundaries. This is amazing for someone. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Entering into a new phase, entering into a new chapter. I told you, you're going into something new. The High Priestess again, because you're trusting yourself. You're no longer suppressing, your intuition. You have the Four of Knives. You've just been sitting back, chilling, working on yourself, maybe reading more. Maybe you've been getting further into your spiritual practices. And so it's just having you in a place of peace, a place of calm. But I said this has something to do with the mind. You've been resting your mind, okay? You've been taking the time to really think about Two of Wands, to really think about, and then the Nine of Coins, what you really want, okay? So that you can receive it and receive it in a way that you don't think is too good to be true. You're accepting that this beautiful thing is happening for you because you deserve it. Why not? Making plans for the future. Planning your next moves. So someone definitely is getting ready to start traveling. Okay, and then you have Judgment. It's time. You've made the Empress. You've made a really firm decision about, you have the Empress and the Emperor out here. So there may be a divine pair involved. Maybe there were some things that you all needed to work on in order for you all to come back together. There is a separation between you, but it's like you've been thinking about each other, but you knew how important it was for you to be able, in order to be together, you had to work on yourselves. You had to do some inner child healing. And one of you had to be very firm about the separation. You had to stand on big business, okay? And let this person know that you're not playing about you, so you're not going to let them play with you either. And that's because of the Ten of Knives. Yeah, somebody had enough. So this separation was necessary, but it also was divinely guided. It was something meant to happen so that when you came back together, if that's a decision that you make, it would work out for the best. There were things that both of you needed to heal. It wasn't just one of you, okay? Everybody needed to do some work. Somebody had to learn how to set boundaries and had to learn, that every door is not for you. I told y'all that before. It's about choosing the correct door. And someone else had to learn to stop just opening the door to get what they want. So, somebody may have been, I wouldn't say a narcissist. I would just say that someone may have been manipulative because they're used to getting what they want. And it didn't necessarily have to be like malicious or malevolent manipulation. Just, little childish things. We're human beings. Everyone does it. Okay, everyone does it. When you see those cute little videos of babies, they're crying, and then it's just because they want one parent to do something they want them to do. That's still manipulation, okay? And it's not malicious. It's just, I'm a baby and I'm cute, so come do this. That's all. Now teaching them right from wrong, letting them understand that that's not how you get what you want, and that's not appropriate behavior, is also important. But it doesn't mean the person is a narcissist. People really overuse that. It's not that. It's just that the person they're used to getting in the way. So that may have been a lesson they needed to learn. Okay? So this could be about a divine pair. It could also be about somebody just coming into balance in their feminine and their masculine energy. Learning how to stand for yourself, knowing how to use your intuition, but also knowing how to stand on big business. Taking the time to rest, taking the time to, make plans that are not only realistic, but that are in alignment with what it is that God would want for you. Not accepting just anything. Okay? Knowing your worth, knowing that you are worthy of good contracts. You are worthy of, divine opportunities and divine connections. Okay? Knowing that even in business, you still have to have your head on, but using your discernment as well. Okay? That could be what this is too. But there may have been some sort of betrayal. And somebody just got sick of the mind games. They got sick of playing. And so, a separation has taken place. So these people may be about to come back together. You have the Three of Knives. Yeah. I feel like somebody had to really sit down during the separation time. Take some time to really think about what it is that they want. Think about the part that they played in the hurt, okay? In the disappointment, in the betrayal, because the Three of Knives is not just about disappointment and betrayal. It's also about truth. Okay, so you're having to really see the part you played in this as well. Being honest with yourself. And how can you use that energy? How can you use the hurt, the betrayal, and turn it into something that's going to lift you higher? That's what someone has been doing. You have the Ten of Baskets, yeah, so that everything could be harmonious. And then the Nine of Baskets, baby, so everything could be harmonious and death, okay? Here we have Scorpio energy again, okay? So this may be a water sign. There's all these baskets, okay? There may be a water sign, but just knowing that good things are meant to happen for you during this separation. Good things are meant to come in for you. The Three of Wands, again. Good things are meant to come in for you, and you are worthy of it. Okay? The Nine of Knives, like I said, somebody had to learn to release fear, to move away from the self-sabotage. There is a beautiful, beautiful doorway of blessings waiting for someone to just come through it. Knowing that evil eye is a part of life. Okay? But have y'all ever heard that or seen that meme that says, don't be the weapon formed against yourself, causing you not to prosper? That's what this is. Don't be the one. Don't be the devil in your own life. Okay? Don't be the one to let beautiful opportunities get away because you're resisting learning the lesson. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Thank you. The Mother of Wands, yeah. It's very important that someone stand firm on their decisions. This is definitely someone who may be, an entrepreneur. You are either already in this, or this is something that you're going into. Okay, owning your own business. Travel is definitely important here. Okay, this change that someone is going to have in their lifestyle, there's a change in someone's money. I mean, in the best way. Okay, this is meant to take you somewhere. I don't know. Maybe you're going to another country, maybe around the world. Maybe you do something on the interwebs. I don't know. But this is something that you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be seen. You have the Mother of Knives again. So making the best decisions for yourself are very important here. But if someone would allow themselves, if you would let the old you die so that the real you can be born, this is going to be one of the best transformations that you've gone through. It's not something that was easy. It's not going to be easy if it's something you're going through now. It's not something easy, okay? The ten of Knives, but you have the Fool. But it's going to be worth it. Understand what I'm telling you. It's going to be worth it. All of the betrayal, all the things that have hurt you, all the things that have disappointed you, you can transmute that energy because you have the ability. Okay, the Ten of Knives is falling on the Death card. You have the ability to pull the knives out yourself. They're in the front. They're not in your back. You can see every single one of them. Making the decision that you are going to use that betrayal, that hurt, that disgust, that pain, that shame, whatever emotions you have attached to it, no longer allow it to control your mind. Stand and walk in your damn truth. It's going to take you to the most beautiful, beautiful places. And on this Three of Wands, I showed y'all those bubbles, right? And so it's like, if you just go with the flow, okay, if you just take the leap to do what you need to do to get those swords out, you can walk on water, okay? Those bubbles right there, you know how bubbles just float? They just flow. That's what this is. It's just flow. Dying to the old you and being okay with it. Dying to the old you and being okay with it. Because this new phase, this new chapter that you're going into, this is where you've been doing all the work to get to. The devil. Okay? You've got to free your mind. You've got to walk away from things that have you chained and bound. I feel like that's what... This is something someone's already done this. You have the Six of Coins. I told you, because there's new gifts. There's new gifts being given to you. And it's setting you up for a lifetime of success. It's setting you up for a lifetime of success. The Ace of Knives. I'm not lying. Okay? That's the freaking truth. The Tower. The Two of Knives, the Mother of Knives, and the Ace of Knives. Yeah. When these new gifts either the Six of Wands, when these new gifts start coming in for you, when you really start to receive them, the sudden change in you is going to shock the hell out of you. It's like you knew that you had to change, you were prepared to change, but you didn't know it was going to instantaneously change everything. Because you made your mind up, okay? You got Three of Knives here again. You stop letting the hurt and the disappointment keep you in a place of stuckness and confusion. You fought the good fight. You did what needed to be done in order to save yourself. Even if it meant walking away from people, even if it meant ending relationships, connections, attachments, that devil energy kept coming out. There's something that it had a hold on you, and it doesn't anymore. You cut that shit off. This is so amazing. Moving forward towards success. Okay? Moving forward towards success. Let's see what the African goddesses have to say. We have scarcity, so yeah, getting rid of the lack mindset. Okay? Taking what you view as a little, but still turning it into a lot. Okay? And that's when you have true connection with the divine. That's what happens. Yeah, 7 sisters, creativity. Okay? That's number 12, which breaks down to a 3. You're not alone. Okay? It's time to step into your bag. Do what you do. Whatever these gifts are you have, they're yours. And it's time for you to use them. It's time for you to use them. Some people in folklore believe that this is actually 7 sisters. Okay, but some people believe that this is one feminine energy and she has these 7 gifts. Okay, 7 different things. So someone may have 7 streams of income because again, this is water. And this is something that you are in partnership with the divine. You are co-creating using these gifts so that blessings occur for you. Someone may need to get into candle magic. Someone may need to get an open roads candle. Somebody might have some connection with Eshuelewa. He's the road opener. Okay? So if you have an altar with him on it, maybe you need to thank him a little bit more, or maybe he's asking for some sort of offering, finding out things that he likes. Maybe you need to dress up your altar a little more. But this definitely is about someone's gifts. Okay? Your gifts, co-creating with God. I'm hearing it's lit, right? The pathway is lit. Level up, y'all. I can't make it up. 39, which is 12 again, and then 3. So somebody might be seeing 12, might be seeing 33. You have fearless love in the reverse. I don't even take these in the reverse. I don't even know why this card is upside down, but it's Oshun. So someone may be afraid to open themselves up and truly just let go because of this disappointment. You've got to get out of that fear. Let's get one more. Knowing that you are beautiful, knowing that you are divine. If you know anything about Oshun, there's something with her about mirrors. Okay, so like I said, somebody may need to be covering up the mirrors at night if you have mirrors in your room. And she came out. Okay, so that's how you know that's the truth. Okay, someone may need to, because that card number is 25, which is 7. 7 is the number of spirit. There may be some sort of monitoring spirits or some sort of, spirits attempting to send you some sort of psychological attacks. And so it's very important that you cover your mirrors, especially if you are a person that you astral project. Okay, because that's you leaving your physical body, which means it's vulnerable, which means something else can ever come in. Y'all ever seen Insidious? That's what that is. Okay, where something can come in and jump your body, try to get in your body. Okay, real quick, I told y'all that I like the Black Cauldron, right? She has TikTok, and that's her name on there also. I think she tells like spooky stories and spiritual reparations and things like that. But anyway, she was doing this story about astral projection, and there was a girl who said that she had figured out how to astral project, and she used to do it all the time. And one night she astral projected, and when she came back in her body, she couldn't get in it because there was a demonic spirit in her body. It had literally taken her over, and she couldn't get back into her body. And so she was separated from her physical body, and her parents had to get a spiritualist, to come in and assist them to help them even find their daughter's spirit so that the spirit could come back into the body. It was a whole thing. And she was out of the body for a little bit of time. And if you know anything about that, you know that the longer you stay out, the stronger the entity gets, and you will never get your body back. So in order not to be caught up in that plane, okay, in order not to be caught up and stuck there. Someone's got to start covering those mirrors at night. From the beginning, that was something that came to me. So that lets me know that is a message specifically for someone. If you're having a lot of nightmares, you may need to get you a cup of water. And if you can get camphor tablets, put that under your bed, or just put a clear glass of water under your bed. I leave mine until it evaporates, because I am a person that I have night terrors. When I moved back to Florida, I started having them again. I know why. Okay. And so, there's a mirror in the room that I sleep in my old room, and the mirror is attached to the dresser. And so it's not like I can just turn the mirror around or take it out of the room. No, it's attached. So I had to cover it up. Okay, I keep it covered all the time. I never uncover it, because part of it is laziness. I'm not just going to uncover it and cover it every day. I don't feel like going through that. And the other part of it is, I'm into spooky things. I do, pull my own cards in my room. There's a lot of spiritual things that I do in my room. And so, I light incense all day long, things like that. But I want to make sure that I'm keeping the flow of things that I don't want to be bothered with, that they continuously are leaving my space. Okay. And so just something with the mirrors. Okay. Something with the mirrors. And on the bottom, we have soul forgiveness. So that's number 28, which is number 10, which means a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning, that wheel of fortune. So, your inner child is asking you to forgive yourself for some things that you feel like you're responsible for, or things you feel like you allowed. Someone may have been, this is definitely not for a lot of people. Someone may have been pregnant with twins and you lost them some sort of way, and you're blaming yourself. You don't need to blame yourself. It's like you said that you're moved on and you're healing, and it's a lie. Okay? You're letting it keep you from flourishing. You're letting it keep you from growing. You not forgiving yourself is the reason why you're having difficulty with things being birthed into your life. New things coming in. But you're meant to have that now. There was a reason for the loss. It could be that maybe the person that you were having these twins with, you weren't meant to have twins with them. Always know that when God removes something out of our life, He's going to give us back more than what we lost. So double for your trouble, right? Double for your trouble. So somebody, this may be a situation where if you allow yourself to truly heal, if you truly forgive yourself, okay, and you allow yourself, maybe you need to write them a letter. If you've already named the babies, use their names, but write you a letter, read it out loud to them, cry, scream, do whatever you need to do, and burn the letter, okay, knowing that they have received it. But what I was going to say is, this may be a situation, once you finally allow yourself to heal, you're going to have 2 sets of twins. Okay? Because the next time that you become pregnant, it's going to be because God is giving you double for your trouble. The next person is the one you are supposed to share the gift of children with someone, with this new person. For others of you, it's just, maybe you had a partnership with someone, like a business partnership, but you were also lovers or friends, and something occurred and it everything fell apart. And so, in order for you to birth something else, a new relationship and a new business, okay, to get things flourishing again, you've got to forgive yourself. Whatever this was, it wasn't your fault. Okay? And then after that, you have resistance and you have grief. I cannot make it up, y'all. Someone is pretending to be healing from something, but you're still grieving. And it's like you're resisting letting the grief go. But all these cards have all these flowers and plants. Resistance is a huge tree with many branches under the full moon. We're still in the energy of the full moon. Okay? Baby, that wasn't even a full moon. That was a planet on here. This is where the number is. That's what I was looking at. But to me, it looked like a full moon. So, in the full moon, the full moon is for release. So, someone needs to release this grief, release this resistance. Because whatever it is in this grief, she's pregnant. Okay? The Empress is out here. Something someone needs to birth. This card number is 29, this grief, which is 11. 11, divine doors being opened. You've got to release this grief. And even if you're a masculine, okay, you may be holding yourself responsible for the loss of some children or the loss of a relationship and a partnership. And it's okay to be in your feminine energy, feel those emotions. But whoever this is for, you've got to release this. This is not something that you can continue to hold on to, because there's so much here that's supposed to spring up and flourish. You are meant to have a never-ending flow of blessing through this transformation that you are going through, or that you've gone through. But this is the last thing. This is the thing that's going to open it up for you, releasing this grief. I definitely recommend someone, and then intuition after that, and live out loud. I definitely recommend someone writing a letter to whatever it is you're grieving about. Write the letter. Read it under what's left of this full moon energy. Okay? It's not too late. Light you a white candle. Or a black candle, I'm hearing. A white candle or a black candle. Okay? Black candles can not just be used for dark magic. They're also for the releasing and the repelling of negative energy. Okay? And so light you a white or a black candle, read your letter under the energy of this moon, and burn it. But it's time to let something go. That's a little side note for somebody. Anywho, I love this energy right here, okay? This level up is amazing. Someone's gifts. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, if this resonated for you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please thumbs up the video. Thank y'all so much for all of my new subscribers. Thank you to those of you who are still rocking with me. I love y'all to life. I thank y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. I will see y'all again. Don't know what day, but I will. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, thank you to y'all for being on this journey with me. I love y'all. I love this. This is incredible energy. I love this. Congratulations for whoever this for. Okay? Transformation is a beautiful thing if you let it be. Okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all again soon. Y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. Also, please send up some prayers for Jess, Abundant AF Tarot. The reason why is not important. Just send up prayers for she and her family, okay? If you follow her, you know why. If you don't, the why is not important. Just send good energy, love, healing, and prayers for she and her family, okay? I love y'all, I love y'all, I love y'all. Bye.